Number 7. We have to find the points of discontinuity. Find the points of discontinuity. Of f of x is equal to mod x plus 3 when x less than or equal to minus 3, minus 2x for minus 3 less than x less than 3, and 6x plus 2 when x is greater than or equal to 3. So here also you could try to sketch the graph. So that you can understand the concepts easily. Now we have got 3 points, 2 points where the function gets splits up. It is at minus 3, 0 and 3, 0. When x is less than minus 3, it is along this direction, we have y is equal to mod x plus 3. But since x is negative, we get y is equal to minus x plus 3, or x plus y is equal to 3. The graph of x plus y will be making x-intercept at 3, 0 and y-intercept at 0, 3. So if this is the point 0, 3, the graph would be this. After this point 3, minus 3, it will be a solid line. Now in the interval minus 3 to 3, y is minus 2x. Y is equal to minus 2x will be the line. When you substitute minus 3, it takes the value plus 6. Similarly here also. So this will be the common point, because when you give minus 3 here, it is also 6. So this point is going to be 0, 6. Similarly at the point 3, you give 3 here, it takes minus 6. So minus 6 will be somewhere here, 0, minus 6. So this will be the graph of, and when x is equal to 3, this will be the graph of y equal to minus 2x. That is between the interval minus 3 and 3. Now when x is greater than 3, that is this part, we will get y is equal to 6x plus 2. So we have 6x minus y equal to minus 2. So it makes the x-intercept at minus 3 and y-intercept at 2. So the graph will be this is the graph. So we have till this point, it it is continuous. There is no break. That is for all the points in minus infinity to 3, it is continuous. Similarly, the values of x greater than 3, there also we get a straight line, it is continuous. So, x is equal to 3 will be the point of discontinuity. Let's prove this analytically. Now we get divided into 4 cases: x less than minus 3, x equal to minus 3, x in the interval minus 3 to 3, at x equal to 3, then x greater than 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases we have to discuss. So case 1, when x is less than minus 3. So when x less than minus 3, it falls in the first interval. So this implies f of x is equal to mod x plus 3. But all the x values are negative. So mod x is minus x and x is negative. So it is going to be 3 minus x. So for all c in the interval less than minus 3, that is minus infinity to minus 3, f of c is equal to 3 minus c. Also, limit x tends to c, f of x is equal to limit x tends to c. Our f of x is mod x plus 3, which is simplified to 3 minus x. So that is again equal to 3 minus c. So we find that for all c in minus infinity to minus 3, limit x tends to c, f of x is equal to f of c. So this implies f of x is continuous. If x is less than minus 3. Now the case 2. Because at the point minus 3, the function gets splits up into 2 different subdomains. The domain is minus infinity to infinity, but it is divided into 3 subdomains: minus infinity to minus 3, minus 3 to plus 3, and 3 to infinity. So minus 3 is the point where the domain gets splits up. So at that point we have to discuss the left hand limit and right hand limit. So the left hand limit at the point x is equal to minus 3. It is given by limit x tends to minus 3 minus f of x, that is equal to limit h tends to 0, f of minus 3 minus h. Minus 3 minus h is a point to the left of minus 3. This is minus 3. So minus 3 minus h will be to the left of minus 3, that is less than minus 3, wherever f of x is mod x plus 3, that is 3 minus x. So it is going to be limit h tends to 0, 3 minus x. So it is 3 minus of minus 3 minus h. So when you allow h is equal to 0, h tends to 0, we get 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Same way, the right hand limit x tends to minus 3 plus minus 3 plus will lie here to the right, but it will lie before 3, up within the interval minus 3 to 3. So in that case, our f of x is defined as minus 2x. That is limit h tends to 0 minus 3 plus h. But our f of x is minus 2x. Is limit h tends to 0 minus 2 into, here h is minus 3 plus h. So when you allow h tends to 0, this is minus 2 into minus 3, that is equal to 6. So at x is equal to minus 3, f of minus 3 is equal to minus 2 f of minus 3, because 3 is defined, 3 belongs to the first interval where it is 3 minus x, that is equal to 6. Also limit x tends to minus 3 minus the left hand limit at minus 3 of f of x is equal to the right hand limit at minus 3 of f of x, that is equal to limit x tends to minus 3 of f of x, which is 6. So this implies f of x is continuous at x is equal to minus 3. Now let's discuss the third case. Case 3, where x will lie in the interval minus 3 to 3. In that interval, our f of x is minus 2x. Let C be a point in minus 3, 3, then f of c is minus 2c. Also, limit x tends to c, f of x is equal to limit x tends to c minus 2x, that is equal to minus 2c. So function is defined, limit exists, and they both are equal. Therefore, at c, for all the points in the interval minus 3 to 3, the limit exists. Limit x tends to c, f of x exists and is equal to f of c. Therefore, f of x is continuous. This implies f of x is continuous in minus 3, 3. Now take the case of point at x is equal to 3. Case 3. Consider the point x is equal to 3. The left hand limit at x is equal to 3. That is limit x tends to 3 minus f of x, which is equal to, by algorithm, h tends to 0 f of 3 minus h. That is, in any point less than 3, for f of x is minus 2x. So it is going to be limit h tends to 0 minus 2 into x is 3 minus h. So when you allow h tends to 0, we get the value to be minus 6. Now consider the right hand limit at x is equal to 3. X tends to 3 plus f of x. For the values greater than 3, our f of x is 6x plus 2. So it is limit h tends to 0, 6 into, our x value is 3 plus h, plus 2. So when you allow h is equal to 0, here the value is going to be 20, and f of 3 is included in the third interval, and f of 3 is equal to 6 into 3 plus 2 is equal to 20. So the function is defined that x is equal to 3, but the left hand limit at x is equal to 3 of f of x is not equal to the right hand limit at x is equal to 3 of f of x. This implies x is equal to 3 is a point of jump discontinuity. Of f of x. Now let's discuss the fourth case. Case 4. X is greater than 3. In this case, f of x is equal to 6x plus 2. So now consider c in the interval 3, infinity. Therefore, f of c is equal to 6c plus 2. Also, limit x tends to c, f of x is equal to limit x tends to c 6x plus 2, that is equal to 6c plus 2. So for all c in the interval 3 to infinity, we have limit x tends to c, f of x exists and is equal to f of c. So this implies f of x is continuous for all x greater than 3. Therefore, the point of discontinuity of f of x is x is equal to 3.